welcome back to another episode of Heroes and Hijinks Season 2 of Trinkets and Trickery. And another of our one-to-ones, this time with the lovely M.
Hello.
Hello. How are we feeling?
Hot.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, am I?
You're not, because I know you have aircon. But the only member of our team who is currently not suffering in a heat wave, I hate you very much.
I have to have one up on someone. Like, come on.
Would have been.
You're smarter than me. I'm allowed the aircon.
I'll allow it. It's a compliment. Yeah, right. Where am I? I'm here. And we are going to drop back into the world of Anstrathine, and this time we're going to be heading a little north towards the small town of Wicker's End. Wicker's End is a farming village, but is most noted for its creation of things like wicker chairs, baskets, etc., and its wicker men, constructs made from wicking that are used to help pull in crops and to do menial tasks around the village. And it is here, among the fields, trying to remain unseen. Please describe your character, Fenin.
Okay, so before I go completely into detail, you said you're picking up from Exile, yes?
So we are picking up about a month after you have been exiled. So
Okay.
you've been
Yes.
on the material plane for about, give or take, a few days a month.
Fabulous. Okay, in that case, Fenin is about 5'7" with cropped curly black hair. He is currently wearing a cloak which will hide pretty broken blue-green dragonfly wings. They were damaged in the past and they still haven't healed fully just yet. And he is aware that he is an outsider in this world, and so he is hiding them as best as possible. He has chosen browns and greens to try and blend in with the area around him. At the moment, he's not quite sure what he's looking for. He knows that he's after something to help him survive. He is using his natural skin tone to slip through all of the little passes and reeds and things like that. He's got a scar on his eyebrow, very similar to the one that I've cut in myself. You're so welcome. And he is also missing his ring finger.
Okay. Also, the scar commitment to the bit, I like it. Please give me a stealth check to see how stealthy you are. First roll of the campaign.
First roll of the campaign. Skills. Oh, good. Luckily, I have a +9, so that's a 13.
Okay. You're decently sneaky. It is the day. People are out farming, they are reaping the harvests, they are gathering wheat and oat and barley and wicking for making what they sell to survive. So you are not noticed on the way into town.
Mm-hmm.
What would you be looking for?
He's probably looking for easy access food, preferably vegetarian. But he's also probably looking for things that he can take as a shelter. I imagine with it being a month in, he's moving around quite a lot. He's using bits and pieces as they come, so it's probably all quite weathered. So something a little bit more protective from the elements would be wonderful.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. Call it DC 10.
That's a 16.
Nice. So there is a couple of barns and storehouses where they keep things like bread and dried fruit and dried meats and eggs that have been collected from chickens. Just very general stuff that most towns would have in storage to survive.
Right. Meat! God damn it! No meat. Okay. You said there were grains.
Grains, like pre-made bread,
Yeah, okay.
dried fruit,
Okay.
and some small clay pots that have been stoppered and labeled as jams and chutneys.
Preserves. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. He's very conscious of other people's livelihoods, so if he can, he may take one small pot with a preserve in, some bread and some fruit. He'll leave the grain, knowing that they'll probably use that to make more. Does any of the grain have seeds at all, so he could plant his own?
I'll have you roll with nature on that one.
14.
Not that you're able to find. You do have a little rummage, see if you can find any that's got seeds to it, but unfortunately none.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, in that case, he will just take the smallest loaf of bread going, a handful of dried fruit, and one of the pots.
Okay. And also, I guess this is the most back-to-back rolls I've had to make someone do thus far. Can I get another stealth check, please?
Yeah.
Right.
That is a 28.
Holy fuck!
It's a stealthy boy.
So as you're in this barn, you kind of hear it before you see it, just this lumbering... Almost like... How do I describe the sound it makes? Kind of like... I'm assuming you've sat in like a wicker chair, yeah? That kind of creak and snap it makes, so you kind of like rest your full body weight back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sound repeatedly, almost like footfalls, as lumbering round to the front of the storehouse, carrying a crate, is one of the wicker men. These things are about 8 foot tall, and they just look... The way they move is almost like the scarecrows from the Children of Blood episode of Doctor Who. So it's a very like lumbering, shifting movement with this crate in front of it, and it doesn't have a face. It's just like the way the wicking has been made. It's been made into like the facsimile of eyes and a smile to try and make it look welcoming. It's horrifying.
So Groot, but less friendly. Got it.
Yeah, kind of like if Gingy, like the giant gingerbread man from Shrek 2, was made of wicking, but slightly more sinister.
Slightly. This is going to be nightmare fuel for a week, thank you.
It's just like, Lumber said, it's slightly too tall for the entrance to the barn, so you just hear the like creaking and cracking of wicking as it like leans in like that to come underneath. And what you see is this wide smile that's been designed into the wicking of this monstrosity.
It's like something from the Sackboy Adventures.
I had this idea at 1 o'clock a couple nights ago. I thought that's gonna be a really cool thing to put in an episode.
Ah, God, and me. You're lucky I like horror.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more like nightmare fuel things I've come up with.
I'm gonna have to draw this later to get it out of my system. I'll send you a picture when I do.
Valid. What do you do as this thing lumbers into the barn?
Ben will be interested. He's got a very curious mind, as you will know from our session 1. He will want to know what this Wicker Man is doing, how it's moving, etc. So he will probably stay out of sight, try and get some height so he can observe it.
Okay. That higher stealth check? Yeah, I'll give you that, get in the height. With the observation, are you looking more for what magic has made this construct, or more its design?
Both?
Which would be more appealing to Fen?
I think he likes creating things, so I think the design, like how it's been actually physically created, like that, would be interesting to him, because then he could do a mock-up, he could then do practice spells, see if he could get something like that to work. So yeah, probably more interested in the design.
Okay. For that, I will say roll insight. I see. Probably 15 will give you something, 20 gives you more, 25 gives it all.
15 on the dot.
15 on the dot. Okay, lovely. So you get a little bit. So you're watching as this thing kind of lumbers over, and with that insight, it becomes clear that there is some sort of arcane element to how the design functions, because obviously you can make a golem out of anything. You can make it out of snow, mud, like steel. You can make it out of whatever you feel like, but ultimately there is no creation without magic. However, this thing is solidly made. You look at how tight and intricate the wicking is. This thing must take days and probably a team of people to make. And you can see kind of like where the light is filtering through from the outside, you can kind of just see just about through like the little gaps of the wicking. And there is a wooden constructed skeleton like in the middle of it that they've built around.
Small gap show construct. Okay. Interesting. Would Fen be able to see that skeletal construct? Like, would he be able to recognize that?
Roll me a history if you want to know if you've seen it before, or an arcana for if you want to recognize the magic.
Let's go history.
Okay.
That's a skew with dice. Let me just roll that again. That's a 10.
10. Not something you've come across, not something you saw ever being made in the Feywild. A lot of the times, rather than making, they would conjure a animal or something to do the work for them, rather than actually go through the laborious nature of a construct.
Okay, fair. Interesting. Okay. Trying to think what he would take away from that. I mean, he would now probably want to go and see if he can get some Wicca to go and do it himself.
There's plenty around. That's one of the main things they do. But yeah, this thing comes down, places this giant crate that it was carrying. This crate is probably twice the size of you.
Oh, good.
Before it turns around and just lumbers out with that odd, like, shifting motion, shoulders first.
He's probably just going, holy fuck. Like, it's a genuine reaction.
Just like, what's that?
Legit, just because he wouldn't have seen anything quite like that before. He's used to some weird shit, but not some nightmare fuel. What he will do is draw a very rudimentary sketch in a notebook that he keeps, so that he doesn't forget this and I don't forget this.
It is 100% fair. Do you try to exit the barn?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to stay in here much longer. There's a strong chance that he'll get caught if he keeps staying there. He still hasn't found anything for shelter, but considering he's now seen how the Wicker Man is made, potentially go and get some wicker for shelter. So let's go and see if we can get any of that. So let's try and leave the barn. Is there like a window at the top or something that he can like scoot out?
Just the main.
No! So rude.
Just like, you think I'm gonna make this easy for you?
Yes! I'm your long lost friend. Welcome me back with open arms, you bitch.
I do. Right into a death trap.
Getting another stealth check to get the fuck out of Dodge.
We'll use the rent to that 28.
Uh-huh.
To get you out of the barn. There is... And I think with how tall they are, you could probably see them like just over the tops of like low huts. There's another 5 or 6 of these wicker men walking around doing tasks. And there is a load of wicking piled up next to another storehouse. Oh, he's so sweet.
He's the little man. I told you he's tiny.
Yorkie, I don't know if you want to keep cat break in here, but you may need to cut it. I'll leave that to the editorial team. Oh, he's so sweet.
He's so cute. So small. He's being a general menace.
I mean, cats usually are.
He's exploring. He's not been over this way just yet, so he's having a good old explore.
Fair enough.
But like that Lego is about as big as him. He's so tiny. Hi. Yes, we've seen you.
No, you haven't. I'm a master of stealth and disguise.
I'm gonna hide the cat so that I don't get distracted.
You're good. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back in. So yeah, there is no like top window. It is just the big barn doors. You're able to get out, but you see this other outhouse, like storehouse, like the one you were just in, that has all this wicking piled up, but this one seems more active as you see another of the wicker men kind of folding itself out from the main doors.
Oh, I hate that.
This one's worse because like they've obviously like done different designs on the faces to tell them apart, and this one has got like the dramatic frown mask on, which arguably is worse than the smiler.
This is an unhappy face. So we've got Smiley Golem, and we have got Brownie Golem. Okay. Can I have a look around to see what other faces the other golems have so I know which one I'm dealing with at which time?
Make a perception check.
Fuck! Sure. That's a 6. He's so fucking frightened by these giant beasts. He's like, no.
I will give you one of the others on that.
Okay.
And you can see a sorrow mask. So like you've got the typical mask, dramatic, one for comedy, one for tragedy. It's the tragedy mask. Yeah.
Cool. Good.
Had a vibe, I was going all in on it.
I am the unfortunate victim of this vibe.
It's fine, the others are going to get crucified with it eventually.
Yay! Eventually. Oh no, that means I have to get out of here alive.
Well. So, do you head towards the wicking?
Yes, I will head towards the wicking.
In which case, I will need another stealth check, please.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That's not a good face. What's that face?
It's a nat 1 plus 9.
Oh. Excellent. So, you're pushing the wicking. You're like, you get to where the wicking is. And you, as you kind of like, you peer around the door to like see what's going on, and you do see 6 people, all in the process of making another golem. There are 3 that are currently weaving the wicking together. They are about like at the waist height of this construct. There is a gnome with you can imagine they've got the spell book in front of them, but it's almost like pages folding out on pages. Kind of like, good reference for this is the map that Hiccup is making in How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all just kind of like...
Yep.
And
So
as they're going,
a gnome.
you also see a human and someone whose skin is not like lemon yellow, but almost like sunshine yellow.
So a human, and then the sunshine yellow person is separate?
Yeah.
Cool. Sunshine
And I
yellow.
don't think Fen would ever have met someone of this heritage before.
Interesting, okay.
And they, as the others are going around the main wooden skeleton, wicking everything together and binding it, they are going round and inscribing runes and also conjuring up magic. And you are from the Feywilds. You have felt the touch of both Fey and Druidic magic. Both are being used to channel into this, as well as one other type.
So Fey, Druidic, and 3 stars like a slur. Got it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So tired.
That's valid. That is 100% valid. But yeah, so you see them making that, and you're just like, oh wow, that's how they're made. And then you take like a back step, and then all you hear is that as creaking and cracking behind you, a pile of unused wicking just falls and crashes to the ground, and you just see spools of it just go rolling off and dust cloud kicked up. And every single person in that storehouse turns around and looks directly at you.
Oh. What's my charisma?
I love how that's like, shit, I'm caught. Lie!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just going to embellish the truth a little bit. My dexterity is higher. I could just get the fuck out of Dodge, and I've got a choice here. Either piss myself or run away.
Hey.
Have you missed me?
It's just like, I know it's like, I know like one of the big jokes in D&D is I use prestidigitation to shit your pants. You're just, it's like, joke's on you, I shit my own pants. Oh.
No, do you know what? We will. Hi there. My name's Fen. I'm traveling around, and I was really curious to see what your operation was like here. And this is really cool. I'm really sorry for knocking over all of your twigs, your sticks. Incredible work that you do here. I'm just gonna go. Okay.
Roll me a persuasion.
Yes, boss. Oh, for fuck's sake, the dice is really against me today. That's an 8. Plus 6.
You so nearly got away with it. Because I rolled like shit for everyone's like insight and perception, apart from one person. And you just see as this like bright yellow-skinned person just stops what they're doing and comes over to you. And they're about 6 foot, so they just like kind of like crouch a little bit to kind of come down to like head height with you.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm not a child.
That's it. We don't often get visitors from Fairy. Welcome.
This pause is genuinely just Fenn's brain short-circuiting. Because I think for the time he's been away, he wouldn't have identified as Fae or Fairy. He would have just been like nomad. So this is him real-time thinking, holy shit, I have been recognized.
And
I don't really go by that anymore.
oh,
But thanks for your welcome.
my apologies. I assumed by the... And he like gestures down and you can just see like the edge of your dragonfly wings poking out from the bottom of the cloak.
He like shuffles the cloak around like... Yeah, well... They're currently out of action. And they're just like an accessory now, you know? Yeah.
Do you need some help mending them?
That's possible.
It's what I do. I'm a medic, I suppose, and I'm a cleric of Simica, goddess of harvests. Life is the blood of what I do. It is in everything. And you're living, your heart beats, it pumps blood. I assume I'd be able to heal your wounds.
Do you have a name?
My name's Sola.
Spelling?
Sola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for once I actually spelt something as simply as possible.
Yay! I'm happy, thank you. May
And
I call you by that name?
of course. And I also have a friend who might be interested in meeting you.
The walls immediately go straight back up. What friend and why?
Yeah, like, was it 19 on insight? I think they get that. And so it means no harm to you. They are looking for help. And I think someone who's better acquainted with Fairy than I might be better suited to this task.
I will come and take a look, but I make no promises.
That's all I can ask. And they'll kind of appease everyone and say, like, everyone take a hour break, go have lunch, go eat something. We'll get back to finishing this monstrosity in a minute. And she will guide you away to what passes for like a tavern for them. It is a small, pokey place. The roof is actually wicked rather than thatch or slate. And it's the little sign out front just says the last harvest. But yeah, you're shown in, and it pretty much like it looks on the outside. Just tiny one little bar. There's a couple barrels up on stands that are being used. There's maybe one extra room for a traveler to stay in if they needed to. It's not like they get many people visiting unless it is someone picking up a shipment to take elsewhere.
Okay.
So at the moment there is 2 or 3 humans sat around a table eating because they're on their lunch break. There is the old half-elf behind the bar, and there is someone who looks decidedly out of place because they are a merfolk. So they have got this shimmering aquamarine skin threaded between their fins on the top of their head are just locks that are just weaved with seaweed and coral and shale and bits of stone, and they are wrapped in leathers. They look to have been here and there in places sewn in with dried, almost like fish scales.
Oh. That comes out of Ben's mouth, not mine.
Excellent, I love it. It's like Solar Hears just looks at you, looks back at them, and is like, I don't see the appeal myself, but you do you.
I have a type.
I don't.
That's fair.
And I'll guide you over and just lean down and say, Norman, I've found someone who might be able to help with your particular problem. And while you discuss it, I'm going to see if I can help them with their wings. Would you mind removing your cloak?
Ben will look around the tavern, knows that it's really empty and quiet, and will sheepishly move round to the side so that they're almost he's hidden still, and removes the cloak and folds it away into his little satchel neatly.
So your back's to the wall so no one can really see.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. And as you do that, Sola kind of flits a leg over the bench and sits down behind you and just starts rifling through a little pouch on their pocket and putting out a filter, a vial, just bits and pieces that they need. And then just kind of starts rubbing their hands together. And as they do, you get this scent of freshly cut grass, just that freshness of spring and new blooms on trees. Just life emerging. It does, I imagine, remind you a little bit of somewhere else. But yeah, so they conjure that up. I imagine that smell does I imagine in a way remind you of home, or what was once home. Yeah.
Oh, he's visibly will stiffen. Anything that reminds him of the Feywilds is just an immediate, or not a panic attack or an anxiety attack, but it's giving him the same sort of reaction of, get this the fuck away from me. This place has done nothing but hurt me, and I have served it. Yeah. I've done my time.
It was that instant kind of tense up fight or flight kind of response.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't exactly choose flight at the moment, but
you.
I'm an arsehole. We know this. But yeah, as Sola is tending to your wings, Loman, this merfolk, turns to you and goes, 1 second so the mic will actually pick me up. There we go. I appreciate you trying to help me with this. It's something of a delicate nature.
I don't even know what this is just yet, and as you can see, I am used to delicate natures.
I am a druid. I live on the Palavine River, and part of that river runs through a druid's grove not far from here, which has been corrupted. And I have reason to believe that corruption is fey in nature.
What sort of corruption is it? Is it like the land is dying? Is it just like a magical essence that's corrupting it? Is it like, I don't know, there's a sinkhole? Like, what corruption are we talking?
Not a sinkhole, no. It's definitely magical in nature, and it's not that everything is dying per se. It's more that things are mutating, rotting, and there is new growth that should not belong there.
And this stuff is harming people, I take it.
It's poisoning the grove. It used to be a place of dream willow trees, and now the lights of it are going dark.
Okay.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I expected a little pushback, but that's fine by me.
I don't ask to know your life story, you don't ask to know mine. I help.
In that case, I'd appreciate the help. I need that to calm down. Every time I do like a low voice, I have to turn the fan off to make sure my mic picks me up, but oh, it's disgustingly warm without it. And as you're sat there, the half-elf barman comes over and goes, "You hungry?"
A little bit, yeah. I'm very picky about my food. I'm really sorry about that. And I've got a little bit of money that I sold some stuff that I made, and I can give you something. So like, basically, how much is the cheapest option, and can it please be vegetarian?
It just like looks at you, just like. So, bread and jam.
Perfect.
All right. And he just wanders off and comes back in like a minute with some freshly sliced, still warm bread and 2 little pots, one of strawberry and one of blackberry jam.
Is there a knife?
There is a knife, yes.
Okay. I thought I would check. Then
Just take the bread and just.
Ben will show off his decorum and grace here and elegantly spreads the jam onto the bread because he's had to. He couldn't let his mother down, could he?
Mummy issues. Great.
He's got daddy issues as well, like, you know.
Oh, we got a twofer here.
Can't be a rogue without them.
Yeah. I was like, so have you got mommy issues or daddy issues? Here's the fun thing. I've got both.
What a parents.
Yeah. Well, we may find out, but that's for another time. Just to concern you. But yeah, as you are just preparing and eating, he leaves before taking payment. You just hear from behind you. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of the tab. It's not going to be much. It's a couple copper at most.
Yeah, but it feels like I'm stealing, even though I'm not stealing. I mean, I'm not against stealing. I've had to steal to like make us survive. Promptly just shuts up.
So, well, at least you've learned very quickly not to self-incriminate.
I just like to be honest, and so many people are not honest, and I'm not saying it would make everything better if they were, but I've been bitten by that before.
Mm. Honesty's a good thing, but it gets you hurt very quickly.
Yeah, I know.
And she says all this as she's like very, very gently just rubbing this. It almost feels like a thick. I know it's not really a jelly. It's more like coconut oil just before it melts properly, and it just smells of lavender and honey, just being like massaged into the wings. I imagine it feels a bit weird.
Yeah, I think so. Spreading it on some thin membrane.
Yeah, that's like rubbing basically a lubricating jelly into gossamer. It's not going to be a pleasant experience. It's like, so this is what the inside of a condom feels like. Great.
My wings are not the inside of a condom.
Oh, I just took myself out with that.
You know, I was gonna have to keep bath bags on me around here. Like,
I don't know why that was the first thing that came to mind. This blooper reel is going to be fantastic.
I don't know either. Who's had more bloopers in their things so far?
That is not staying in the edit.
Me? Is it me? No, you'll keep it in the edit.
Get rid of it from it. I will stop. I will not DM this fucking stream if you keep that in the edit. I swear to God.
My hard work, your hard work. Come on now.
Oh dear. I think you're probably tying with Niall for outtakes at this point.
We're not even halfway, are we?
Not even remotely halfway. Yes. So it does feel very bizarre. It feels very unnatural. But as they finish, you kind of feel this warm pulse of magic as they just press both hands to like the pinion joint where your wings meet your back. And it's like sunlight just blossoms out from behind you as they channel in to your wings and use a greater restoration spell to restore them. Not quite back to 100%, but as close as she can manage, because she does not work with the Fae this often. It's a very uncommon thing for her to do, and she's trying her best, but she does just about get them back in working order.
Thank you. How can I'd like to do something to repay you for this.
You already are. You're helping Loman.
Yeah, but you personally. He will reach into his bag and pull out a tiny little wooden statue of a cat that he's carved, and we'll give it to Sola.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
And she'll just like tuck it into her little pouch. Right. I think you two have got a long journey, so take some preserves from the barn, just so you've got something to eat on the road.
Your kindness is ridiculous. He will put the cloak back over just to make himself feel safe and secure again. And we'll go to the half elf and be like, "Can we just take some things?"
And she'll just look at you and just go, "Unkind. Don't mistake it for weak."
I was never mistaking it for weak.
And Loman just looks at you and goes, let's get out of here.
Yeah, which way are we going?
You are heading... Have a map.
Give me the map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map.
So you are currently here at Wicker's End, and you are heading off. So you've got two options. You can head off-road and hit the Grove, or you can take actual roads to get there. It is 4 days of travel along roads. It is 1 day if you follow Loman across country.
Well, I guess I'm following across country, aren't I?
Can I get a survival check, please?
You may. Please, dice gods, please, dice gods. Dice gods! I rolled a 3. It's a 7 altogether.
It's fine. He rolled a 26.
Yay! Carry me, Lumen. Carry me.
That's like he's like trying to guide you across country, and I'm just, for some reason, taken to the scene in The Crown where the Queen is going out hunting with Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher is just in heels, trying to walk across like the locks of Scotland. It's like, that ain't gonna work. Blue heels don't work on the Highlands.
I mean, I've also got another image in my mind. Fuck J.K. Rowling of Dolores Umbridge walking through the Forbidden Forest. Again, fuck J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Listen, you got the two most non-binary people on the cast in the chat right now, so yes, very much we don't deal with that sort of bigotry here.
I don't have a fan to serve cunt with, I'm afraid.
Yes, but we are always serving. You should see some of the ridiculous shirts I've got for when we stream.
Yay! Excited. Okay.
But yeah, so you head out. You do need to take a long rest along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you... You said to him you don't need to know his backstory, he doesn't need to know yours. Do you try to talk to him during this camp?
I think the most Fen would want to know is how long he's been a druid for, because obviously that is interesting to him.
Yeah. I've been a druid since I was young, probably about 8 or 9. So, give or take 20 years.
Do you find it's a peaceful way of life?
Not for me, no. It's definitely a consequence of the circle I joined.
I guess I wasn't really aware that there were different circles.
There are. Whether there are people who openly practice what yours is not necessarily denotive of anything. I was just lucky that my people, the river folk, do openly practice it and all tend to align with the magic of...
That was so rude.
Do you fucking mind? That was unreasonable. Just like, I beg your fucking pardon? Try that again, shall we? All my people have an affinity for the storm. What about you? You ask as if you're familiar with that sort of magic.
I wanted away from the rest of the Fae, and I didn't want to lose touch with the nature side of things. I wanted it to still feel like home away from home. And
Right.
I just drew on what I already knew. And I camped out near a druid's grove and just happened to observe some bits and pieces and
Above table, what circle actually is Fen?
Good question. Thanks for asking. I can't remember what I chose. How the fuck do I find that out? I'm pretty sure I chose Circle of the Moon.
Okay, that's scary. Yeah, that considering you are also a rogue, I believe, is mildly terrifying.
She's like, yeah, looks good.
I was like, okay. Because I'm just sat thinking, I'm just waiting for the day that you morph into something that has a high dex and its attacks are based off its dex, because you technically will be able to sneak attack with them.
You love me, remember that.
I'm gonna have like a PTSD response, I swear to God. But yeah. So Lomans, as you're describing, say, alright, so you do know some magic then?
Yeah. I know I can mend things, I can message people. There's some Fey magic that I keep and I try not to use it. But my favorite that I've picked up is I'm able to just call on a wild companion, and that's stopped things from being so lonely.
I can see how that would be ideal. Meanwhile, for me, and he just kind of just closes his eyes and just inhales, and as he does, there's a buzzing in the air. And you can just smell petrichor, just that scent after a storm. As you see the sky darken with cloud above you. You can just see little cracks of lightning in those clouds.
That's really fucking cool.
I know. He's like, yeah, I know. I got it.
So, do you show off to everyone? Or...
Not everyone, no. But I figured since you'd ask, I'd show you.
Thank you. It means a great deal to me.
I take it you don't trust people that easily.
No. If it has two legs and looks humanoid, no. If they have one leg and they look humanoid, on the other hand, I might give them a shot.
He laughs at that. Yeah. I think there's probably a point in the night where you are awoken from your sleep and you can just hear the snarling of wolves. Oh. But rather than them come near, you just hear a muttered incantation, where you assume it is from Loman, as he just speaks, and it sounds like the rushing of water and the rumble of thunder. And from his mouth, fog just pours out. And the wolves don't find you. I love a fog cloud.
Fen will stay hunkered down, and inside is very, very grateful, but it's like, I'm going to pretend to be asleep. Shh.
But yeah, you get your rest, and the next day, it's another about a half day's walk, but you eventually get to the grove. And the moment you rock up, you can see 3 creatures stood there arguing with each other.
3.
Yeah. So there is an otter, a badger, and a squirrel.
When you say arguing with each other, in common?
In common.
Okay. Lemon, do they often just talk like this?
It just like looks, she's like, you've never encountered a talking animal before?
I mean, I talk with the animals, but not ones that talk common by themselves.
And then he like turns and has a closer look and is like, they're not the animals themselves. So they're kind of fey-ish creatures.
Right.
Same way a Herringon is.
So this is part of the corruption.
Interesting. No, this is where they live. The corruption is deeper in.
Okay, so the talking animals is sort of normal.
Relatively.
Right. What? Fen will like try and sneak closer to hear what they're arguing about. Before he intervenes. No point in intervening if I don't know what the fuck they're on about. Thank you, Dice Gods. 25.
25. Very good. So as you approach, the otter just pipes up again and just goes, look, I think we should just go. What's the point in being here? It's all dying. It's all changing. We might as well go find somewhere new because we can't live here anymore. It's fucked. It's fucked. And you just see the badger, who's about a foot taller. You are taller than all of these. The otter and the squirrel about 2.5, 3 foot tall each, and the badger's a foot taller at 4. And the badger just turns to him and just goes, you can go if you really want to, but I'm staying and I'm fighting. That bitch ain't taking my home without a fight, I can tell you that much. And lastly, the squirrel just stands there and just goes, we can't do anything with just the 3 of us. We need some reinforcements. If we don't get those, then we're fucked either way, whether we go somewhere new or stay and fight. If we don't have them, we can't do anything.
Who's the bitch in question?
They all turn and look at you. And instantly, all 3 of them, I think there is a recognition. I'm going to just roll some insights quick to see if they get it. And I will say you can either roll insight or arcana as well.
My insight was 13.
I would say that's enough. You kind of, they all turn to look at you, there's kind of like that recognition of something that is not exactly the same as you, but like a cousin.
Ugh,
There's just that
incest.
identity, like that, just that familiarity of something that's a bit esoteric in nature and a bit more magical and mystical and ethereal. There's something linking you all. And you can't help but feel it's something to do with where you're from and the wings on your back. As they...
Fucking big giveaway, aren't they?
Yeah. As they, one by one, first the squirrel, then the otter, and then lastly, about 5 seconds later, the badger clock it at the same time. And immediately, they all bow their heads and offer a hand forward, like, well, I say hand, paw might be a more appropriate word to use, as they all offer them forward, bow their heads, and they all say the same thing: give thanks to the Lords of the Wild.
Oh, fuck. You don't have to do this, please. No.
That's the Otterfolk looks up first and is like, yeah, we do. That's kind of the thing. We have to. We do.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because tradition.
Tradition.
What do you mean? What do you mean? And the squirrel goes, Ravi, it's not that big of a deal. Calm. Please. It's just like the badger walks up to you and sticks out a paw as if to like shake your hand. She goes, you here for a fight?
Depends who we're fighting. I'm here to help.
Some bitch druid who's gone mad on dark magic.
Okay, bitch druid who's gone mad on dark magic. Does they have a name?
They all look at each other and it's like...
Okay, I would really like some better intelligence than this. Not that I'm not saying that you're not intelligent. What I mean is, like, I like lots of information so I can actually make a plan, so then I can follow the plan and I can stick to the plan. I didn't actually mean to insult you. I think you are really incredible beings. Let's start again. My name's Fen.
It's like the squirrel comes up and she goes, I am Greyclaw. The paranoid one is Ravi, and the angry, impatient one is Afton.
Like William.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's really nice to meet you, Greyclaw, Ravi, Afton. Can you give me a bit more detail about what's going on here? Because I'd like to think that I might be able to help. Currently, I don't know if I can.
We think it's a fae, judging from the taste of the magic. Other than that, we don't have much to go on.
And how long has this been happening for?
10 days?
And the corruption has spread how far?
At the moment, it's all just at the center of the grove, but it's spreading outward. And it's killing the trees.
Well, we can't have that.
So you see Afton just kind of like hears you say that, smiles as much as a badger can, and just smacks you on the arm, and it's hard. And she goes, attaboy!
I have bird bones. They are brittle.
You'll toughen up. You'll be fine.
Jesus Christ, whoever Jesus is.
Who's that, your cousin?
I fucking hope not. Way too pretentious for my liking.
It's a Loman comes up. Afton just looks at him. Are you Jesus?
No, this is Loman, who I thought was called Norman at first because Sola said this name so quickly.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
Like, Norman the Merfolk? Really?
Norman.
Oh.
Yes. So far you've met Norman, Nigel, Neil, and Nathan.
No, this is Loman. I have recently met Loman, and Loman said that I might be able to help because of the Fey magic, and I'm kind of Fey, and I would like to repay some kindness.
And Loman looks down at them all and goes, ultimately, you will need the help. And we're here to try. Whether that's to help relocate you or to help you vanquish whatever darkness is within the grove. They all turn and just start to mutter to each other. Two to one. Lovely. Ravi looks unconvinced, but the other two just nod, and Greyclaw goes, we'll take whatever help we can get at this point, and well, I said we wouldn't go in without reinforcements, and now we have you.
Two is better than nothing, right? So
Exactly. Let's go. And you just see, like, he reaches down, like, behind, like, a tuft of grass and just pulls out, like, a hammer that is just, like, a big stone that straps to, like, a tree branch.
what in the wind and the willows is happening?
And you just... And then you just, like, from, like... So, obviously... You see Greycoat, like, had, like, one cheek kind of, like, bulging, and he just reaches in and pulls out a slingshot and, like, pulls out an acorn and just loads it. And then you just see Ravi just go, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I don't know why we're doing this, but fuck it, I guess we're doing this. And just seems to, like, channel something from within him, and his eyes just go, like, white as ice. As just frost starts to form up the fur on his arms.
I think he needs to chill out a bit.
Just looks directly at you. I heard that. I don't need to chill. You need to chill. you just see Greyclaw go, Ravi? Okay. Come. They lead you into the grove. And it's almost like entering a different world. And not for a good reason. The moment you're beyond the bounds of the trees, it is unnaturally quiet. Almost as if no wildlife wants to make a sound for fear of upsetting the balance of things. And the further in you progress, the more the scent of rotting vine and ripe blackberries starts to fill your nose like a miasma.
This is very unfair that you're using scent against me when I have no sense of smell and I haven't had sense of smell for 5 fucking years.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that. Okay. Note to self, add sound as a descriptor for the lingering after effects of magic. Got it. Something I didn't consider.
Bread, like one bread I can sort of imagine. I could imagine like the storm after the heat, and I'm like, oh, I miss it so much. And then you start describing foul things, and I'm like, yeah, I have no clue. We had a dead fox in our garden. I didn't know about it. Scott found it. By just like walking over and being like, that's dead.
Do you remember what an overripe bin smells like?
Yes, I do.
Go with that.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah, unpleasant. And you're noticing as you're going in, you started at this line of trees which are still luminous. Like dream willow trees are beautiful. Their bark is silver and the leaves that hang down are pale gold. And the way they move, it's more... They move more like a liquid than they do something physical.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a typical like rustling of tree branches. It's very much a mellifluous motion, and it's almost hypnotic in how it moves. The further in you go, the lights of them dim until you hit a point where those beautiful, almost like chiffon branches that hang down in this pale gold are just turned dark green and shriveled and kind of hang like something that is long dead. Its entrails just kind of folding out and dropping down. This... You wouldn't need an Arcana roll or a nature roll, I think, for this, but you can tell it is necrotic in nature.
Mm-hmm.
As you progress further in, the three around you are getting more and more nervous.
Do I have calm emotions? No, I do not. God damn it.
Good try, though. I'll tell you, I'll give you the effect of it if you can get above a DC 20 on a persuasion.
Persuasion. Three plus 4 is 7.
Okay. No.
I'm rolling so badly.
I can also picture it as well. So like, oh, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Well, it might not be fine because it might actually die, and it might not be like your home might actually just die along with you, even if we did succeed. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's necrotic damage, but like necrotic damage can be like it can be reversed, and it But at the end of the day, all things have to go back into nature, and I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, they all look at you, as so does Loman, as a say, please stop talking.
Wish I could.
Yeah. Eventually, you come to a barrier of briar, just near black thorns rolled over each other repeatedly, almost like the barbed wire across no man's land in Normandy. And standing, well, I say one is standing, the other is hanging in front of an archway carved into the briar, are two bats that are the same size as you.
5'7" bats.
Yep.
A rice on a bike.
And the one that is standing looks up suddenly and she goes, "Brother, look what we have here."
Oh,
The one
God,
that's-
I smell that breath from here.
And the one that's hanging, she goes, "Oh, sweet sister, what delights are we being brought today? Hmm?
Firstly, fuck off.
Oh, it's feisty."
It.
Yes.
Hang on, I have a mirror. Let me see. You might be able to look at yourself. Ben will genuinely hold up a mirror.
Ooh. It's like the one that's hanging just kind of like lets its feet go from the branch, opens its wings, and just glides and just comes upright directly in front of you.
Mirror. Talk to yourself. Ben is so uncomfortable.
You're a curious little thing, aren't you? Can you even fly, sapling?
Blue. Past tense.
Oh, the clipping of wings. I wish I could have been there to see it. I delight in that sort of misery. What do you and these other beasties have business with us for?
Where's the druidic bitch?
Oh, the mistress. Oh, the mistress is within.
Oh, good. Is that her actual name? The mistress?
Ah, you don't know, do you? No, not a single thought bouncing around between the walls of your head. You wish to speak to the mistress? No? Yes?
I don't know, is she going to be more tolerable than you?
And then you see the other one approach. He goes, "Brother, let me." And just looks at you. It's almost like vacant behind the eyes. There is no emotion at all. There is just blankness there. "We are the guardians of Madame Rask."
Madame Rask. Got it.
"She who comes from shadow, from the lands of gloom and rot, come to craft her magic on this plane."
Yeah, why?
For
Do you
her
know
reasons. I don't ask, I follow.
Ah, so you're not a bat, you're a sheep. Meh, meh.
What's your armor class?
What's my armor class? It's a 16.
Yeah. That is a 17 to hit.
No! God damn it. That hits, obviously. How much are you damaging me for?
20 necrotic damage?
20!
20. That's like, they just reach out with their, like... Okay, of course, the bats are odd with their, like, front limbs is kind of, like, attached to the wing, so the whole wing comes towards you, and just, like, one claw comes out and just kind of, like, drags down your cheek as they go inflict wounds.
Oh, good. I have 13 HP left.
Oh! Okay!
Fleshy boy!
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh no, I need to start shutting my mouth.
I think you'll be an excellent gift to the mistress. It would be fun to watch her devour you.
Fine. I've been through worse.
And I wouldn't want her to have the pleasure of a meaningless kill. Let's make sure you're ready. And we'll just kind of like jab into where they've left that wound. Just insult to injury.
I've got makeup here, but temptation to draw the mark on my face is high.
They heal 18.
Heal 18.
Yeah. So they like cure wounds, and it kind of like just seals where the mark was, but there's just like a thin line of green now.
A thin line of green, you say? One moment. I can do a thin line of green. Yeah. No, that's blue. It's for the bet.
Commitment, we love it.
We do love it. There you go, a thin line of green.
Excellent. And they both kind of gesture for you to enter through this archway.
Fen will turn back to his woodland creature buddies and be like, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to follow me and my big mouth into this mess.
Afton is ready to follow you. He's already got the hammer out and it's like, I'm gonna fight. Ravi looks disconcerted, but Greyclaw just puts a hand on his shoulder and just nods. And then Loman looks at you and just nods as well.
Cool. Thanks. See what we can do. Turns back to the bats. All right. Let's go and speak to Madame Rask.
And you are guided through the archway, and as you emerge, the inside is just a cocoon of briar. There is a few dead trees, two dead trees either side of the entranceway. Somehow barely still standing. In the center of this about 30-foot radius space is a fairy circle. Or as you would know them, a door to the Feywild.
Oh, fuck!
And across the far side, directly opposite, working along an old stone table, is Madame Rask. Roll me a nature check. DC 15.
Nine. I'm doing really bad. The fuck?
You are actually, as you are from the Feywild, I will say I give you advantage on it. That's my bad.
Advantage. Wonderful. Oh, thank goodness for that. That's a 16.
Okay, cool. She's not a druid. That much is immediately obvious as she turns to you, and her skin is this sickly pallid green, almost like pestilent in color, and the skin of her arms that you can see is marked with patches of mold and with lesions that are festering and gangrenous. A narrow jaw leads to a mouth filled with blackened, needle-sharp teeth. Wild, grey-brown hair that is decorated with bird skulls and bits and parts of other animals. This is no druid as you know them. This is something possibly scarier to you. This is a hag. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
I'm so allergic to your bullshit.
I'm about to say you were just allergic to my bullshit. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is... Passive perception is a 14.
I'd say that is enough for what you see is suspended in cages attached to the dome of this henge. There are cages containing mice, other otters, badgers, rats, foxes. There are creatures from all walks of life being contained in these cages of witch iron suspended almost like decoration, and in all of them all the occupants look exhausted and drained, and like moving would take a requisite amount of energy and effort that they just don't have. And I will allow you to make an Arcana check if you wish.
I do wish. $21.
That is brilliant because you needed a 20. As you look up and you see this kind of, it's almost like as you are in this place of dark fey magic but still fey magic, there's just an inkling of everything that is going on in this place, and you can start to feel it within you as your connection to the land and to the ley lines as a druid starts to settle in, and you can see the runes written into the outline of the cages. Some form of necromancy is at play here that is just draining the occupants of these cages of their energy, and it is all being fed back to her. As you notice, there is an amulet with a poppet around her neck, and you can see that the poppet has bits of witch iron and rotting vine sticking out of it. And she turns and looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello, sweetie. Welcome to my humble abode."
The pleasure is mine.
Polite. That's better than the last visitor I had. And are you bringing me a gift? And she eyes the three fey creatures with you.
No, these are my companions. They're not gifts.
Oh, I thought you'd come to return my escapees to me.
You know, sharing is caring.
Quite right. I tell you what, I'll let you share your life with that tall glass of water behind you. If you return those three to me, you get to leave scot-free. What'll it
See,
be?
the thing is, I only just met this guy, so I don't think I want to spend my life with someone who I've only just met. That seems a little counterproductive, and besides which, I can't fucking marry.
Oh, you don't have to marry him. You can do other things with him. I would.
Gross.
Oh, come now, have a bit of fun.
The last person I had fun with fucked me up for life.
I can relate to that, dearie. Hence why I'm here.
The thing is, this wasn't your growth. This was someone else's. And you have made your way through here, and it's not...
I'm only here till I'm ready to go back, sweetie. But that takes time. Time to rebuild what I've lost.
What is it that you've lost?
Everything!
Can we be a little bit more specific? I'm all for helping, but I need to know the details.
I was beloved at court. I was on the up and up. I was beautiful. I was popular. I was clever. I was mastering the game. I could have rivaled Titania if I wanted to within a couple of years. But then I fell for someone. And he was charm personified. He was wonderful. So wonderful I was fucking blind to what he was doing. Until he fed me pomegranate taken straight out of the Shadowfell, and this is what I became. So, I'm now here being cast out by Titania, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to reclaim that blasted court for myself. And when I do, I'm going to skin Valros alive, and I'm going to use his fucking skin to create a flag for myself. Then that name resonates through your mind like a bell. And that cave comes back to you. And the shredding of your wings comes back to you as he smiles. And you just think that smile is like a knife being twisted in your back.
Maybe so, but I'm not taking it out on harmless people and creatures and a space that I do not belong. I am making myself alive here. I am not destroying everything just for some petty fucking revenge.
Then you're too weak to take it.
Or I'm stronger than you will ever be.
Do you know what power is, sweetie? The powerful are not the strongest. They're not the smartest. They're not the fastest. The ones who are truly powerful, no matter what plane of existence you're on, are the ones who are ambitious. The ones who are willing to do anything to claim that power. And believe me, that's not a bone in your body, but it's every bit the essence of me, and I'll be damned if I let you and some critters that crawled out of the fucking dirt stop me. So what'll it be? Them or me?
You're seriously asking me to choose between some lowlifes and some woodland creatures? You try to weaponize my own past against me, and you think that I would help you? You're mad.
Your past.
Oh no, you were in love, and so was I, and it was horrible, and it broke us. But there's a difference between the two of us. I kept my fucking soul and my humanity.
Oh. I made the mistake of assuming you were as fair-blooded as I. I won't make that mistake again.
Oh, I'm a half-breed, bitch.
And she just stretches out. Come get me then. For the first time in this campaign, Em, please roll for initiative.
Good lord.
So, I'm also going to roll a d4. You only get one round where the bats aren't around, so...
I rolled a 16.
That's pretty good.
You like my roll for initiative sheet?
Oh, I do like that, actually. I'm just going to use my handy-dandy tracker of all information. So what did you say you got?
16.
16. Unfortunately, she rolled a natural 20 on her initiative.
Oh, well, fuck off.
So
It's gonna go so badly for me. Badly.
So, that is 20. You said 16, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first bat also beats you, but then it's you. Then you have got Afton, who was also 16, but I'm assuming you have got a higher dex than 1.
Yeah.
Thought as much.
My dex is +6.
Nice. Then it is Ravi on a 13. It is then bat number 2 on a 10. And Greyclaw, even with his high dex, a 7.
Oh no.
Rask up first. And she is going to start by casting.
Don't laugh when you say it.
Can I get you to please make me a certain type of throw? I want to say it is a wisdom throw, but I will double check first.
A save.
Yeah. Let me find what the spell is. Is it wisdom? It is wisdom, please.
Oh god.
Oh shit, everyone needs to make that save. I forgot how good this spell is.
That's a 16.
16 is enough. So that is a failure for Loman.
No, Norman.
Who's the last in the initiative. I forgot about him and just did another roll. He is on a 5. So he failed. You passed. Afton passed. Ravi passed. I just need to make sure that Greyclaw passes. Greyclaw does pass. So the only one that gets afflicted by slow is Loman.
Oh dear.
It's -2 to basically everything, and has to make a roll if he wants to cast a spell. She is then going to, as a bonus action, no, sorry, that is not a bonus action, that is a reaction. Bring this out here so I can just flip over as and when needed. So, does she have any bonus action she can take? No, she doesn't. So, that is going to be next turn they come in. So, your turn, Felin.
Okay, well, let's have a look. Mhm. That could work. Okay. So what I would like to do is cast Moonbeam at 2nd level,
Okay.
and I would like it to, if possible, hit her and the Fey Circle.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that can.
Cool.
How much damage?
It is 1d10 above each one. So let me just cast for you. So 2d10. It needs a con save of 12.
Okay, she's generally good with those. That's 12 on the dice.
Ooh, okay, so then it is... You will take half as much damage, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 damage. Let me just see. Is it radiant damage?
I believe it is, yes.
Yes. So that's 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
And
Anything
then it
else?
stays there. Let me see what I've got in my bonus actions. I would like to use my fast hand, sleight of hand, and see if I can grab that amulet from around her fucking neck.
So you would have to move up to her to do that.
Can't I? Does it not move? Spell. Attack, actually. Okay. We will hold that thought for next time.
Constitution saving throw, for the concentration spell as well, and she passes that. Yeah. Anything else on your turn?
Steady aim. I can give myself advantage on my next attack roll.
I believe steady aim. It's your next attack roll on this turn.
This turn? Oh, I thought.
Yeah, so it came up in my Wednesday game that I run. because my husband plays a rogue, and I've been running it wrong the entire game. It turns out you basically with steady aim and then attack the same turn.
I mean, that would make sense, because then you bonus it first, and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I
my
can.
players for reminding me of that.
I will dash closer.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna generously assume that you're not going to be dashing into the bounds of your own spell.
No, obviously not.
I'm surprised. Number of times I've seen people do something like a moonbeam, and then I just run directly up to her face. I'm saying, "Cool, you do."
Why?
You are now within your own moonbeam. Well done.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I was like, oh, if I use the fast hands, then it's like in out, and I might get a little bit of damage. But like, no, I'm not going to stand in my full-on moonbeam. I just want to dash, so I'm a little bit closer. So on the next turn, I can hopefully, fingers crossed.
Okay. Fab. So you are now up with her, which is fantastic because Afton moves after you, and you just see him point the hammer out and just go, "You're next, bitch," and just charges towards her. And as he says, "You're next, bitch," you notice in like autumn red, a badger's paw appear above her head as he casts Hunter's Mark, which is part of his subclass.
Yay!
If not, she has it. That's unfortunate. But he's going to come up to her and he's going to swing with that hammer. It's a natural one. Oh no! Flanking! So he gets an advantage. He's flanking with you. That's much better. That is dirty 20.
How the tables have turned.
For about 6 bludgeoning damage and an extra 2 from the Hunter's Mark. For a total of 8. Which takes her to that. And now it's Ravi's go. And Ravi just looks at you all and just goes, "Why do you all need to be around her?" And then he's like, "I guess we're doing this anyway." And just unleashes, and you just see the ice that formed on his arm just kind of break apart and gets dragged down as he casts a paw out. And it just fires almost in like a helical shape towards her as he casts a Ray of Frost.
Oops.
And it doesn't hit. It just kind of, she sees it coming. She's in the moonbeam, looks to you, looks at Afton, then just sees the ice coming towards her and just ducks it. And you see Ravage go, "Oysters!" And then flick out a second hand as he's going to burn a sorcery point to use Quicken spell and cast another Ray of Frost. And that one connects.
I'm going to use oysters in my day-to-day life now.
For another 3 points of cold damage, and her movement speed is reduced. It would then be a bat, but they're coming in on the next round. And so it's Greyclaw. And from where you are, you just see Greyclaw scamper up one of the withering trees, pull back on that slingshot, and just let the acorn go. And that will hit her. And that deals... Where's the stats for acorns? That is a phrase I didn't think I would say. There we go. Okay, so it's D6. That's not bad. That is 5 plus 3, 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
That did more than my moonbeam. What the fuck?
But yours required a save.
It did. Still did more than my moonbeam.
And then, as a bonus action, he is going to reach out to... Going to you, or no? Would know what Afton can do. Reach out to you, just points, and just goes, by the grace of the harvest, take this boon. And as he does, you just see circulating above you, almost like a wheat sheaf in gold, as you have been hunters marked. But this is different. This is actually a ability in his subclass called Healer's Mark. You can target friendly creatures with your Hunter's Mark. As long as they are friendly towards you, the marked creature regains 1d6 hit points at the start of each turn for the spell's duration.
So 1d6 each turn.
Yeah. Obviously,
Lovely.
if you're full health, then it's not needed, but it means as long as he's got concentration on the spell, it will heal you 1d6.
Protect! Oh!
And then it is Loman's turn, and he is going to attempt to cast a spell. I dropped a d20. Try again. And you see that where the effect of the slow spell is taking effect, it's he just can't. He goes to reach out to cast the spell, and his arm just drops with the effort of having to do it. He cannot conjure the magic this turn. Now we're back around to the top of initiative with Rask. And she sees that and just goes, "Oh, is that how you got, sweetie? Well, get a load of this." It's her turn to cast a spell. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please? The number you want to beat is 40.
$14?
On the nose?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's good. Where is my dice bag? Because I need more dice. Never a sentence you want to hear your DM say.
I know that, I'm the forever DM.
Are we regretting, like, changing from being a DM at this point, or...?
I mean, yes and no. Like, I love creating the world and the stories, and I haven't DM'd for a little while where I've moved house. But, like, it's been really fun taking, like, this NPC and having someone else take the wheels on, like, my take on their background, you know? Like, going,
Yeah.
okay, this is what you gotta throw at them next.
So you succeeded on the throw. So the damage is halved as she just reaches out towards you and presses a blight against your chest. 32 necrotic damage, halved to 16. Yes, now. And then she is going to bonus action Misty Step to where Loman is.
How much do I actually care about Loman?
And just goes, "Oh, boys!"
The bats are here. Good.
And the first one that comes through is Nika, and he just looks at Rask and just goes, "Mistress, I know you can't tell us apart, but I am the sister." Then you just see Rask goes, "Come with it." And Nika is going to walk up to Loman. Forgot his name. I literally said it like 2 seconds ago. And is going to make their attack. It hits. Another 20 points of damage with inflict wounds. He's not looking good. And then I can't remember if it's a bonus action or whether it is an action, even though, I'm the one that designed these bastards.
That's some good accountability taking right there, Jace.
No, it is an action, so that is their turn. Fennin, your go.
God, she misty stepped away. She's now stood too close to Loman.
And Loman is now flanked.
My concern is if I move Moonbeam, then I'll hit Loman and then I'll kill him. That's not what I want to do.
Potentially could happen.
How far away are the cages? You said they were up high, but like how high?
So the dome itself is about 40 foot, and it's a 10-foot suspension, so they're about 30 foot in the air.
Right. Okay, let me talk through my my thought process here. So A, it's not boring for anyone
That's
watching.
all right.
And maybe you can give me some insight. So either I start trying to shoot down the cages,
Okay.
hopefully destroying them and breaking the runes and breaking the connection. Or I stick with original plan, which is to use my movement and yank the amulet from her neck.
The cages are crafted from iron, and the runes aren't attached to them as much as carved into the metal.
Right, okay. So in that case, how far away from me is she now?
About 25 foot. You're in a very cramped space. It's only 30 foot around. And with the two bats coming in, it is very full.
And the moonbeam just centered.
Yeah. It's like everyone's playing dodge the moonbeam.
It's great. It's a really good choice that I made. Well done, Em. So I will take my movement. Oh wait, I get my 1d6 of healing, right?
Yes, you do.
Lovely. Let me just do that first. 1d6 roll. Oh, good. Let's just heal by 3 points. I will move across to her. So I can move, then attack, and then use the bonus action, yes?
Yes.
Cool. So in that case, I will run to her.
Okay.
Then I've got mastery in my dagger. When you make the extra attack of the light property. Oh, I see. You can make it as part of the attack action instead of a bonus action. Got it. Okay. We'll take this short sword and we'll just try and like go up to cut across her neck, but also potentially cut the amulet off, making my job a bit easier if it does hit.
For that, I will do the same as I did in Niles previously, where because you have declared you have a specific intent for the action, I will increase the difficulty of what you need to hit for success, but in doing that, it achieves what you need. So I would say your number you need for this is an 18. That reaction tells me this is not good. Oh no!
Do I still get my bonus action? Can I try and rip that fucker?
You will get your bonus action, however, I feel like considering that was an increased difficulty for a specific purpose, we need to, like, honor the natural one a little bit.
I'm so sad.
You go for that cut and you just, like, the blade just twists in your hand and you just catch, like, the flat of the blade against her skin. And noticing it, she just turns around in a huff and just rakes with her claws at you.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, she's gonna fucking miss as well. It wasn't that one, but she fucking missed. Yeah, she tried to swipe at you as well, but I think it's like the awkwardness of like the sword going askew just like brings you out as the claw just kind of like misses you like across your face. Yeah, you still do have your bonus action. Would you like to attempt fast hands?
Yes, I would love to attempt a fast hands, please.
Okay. Never had it come up in a campaign before. So, what is fast hands? What does it do?
So fast hands with my sleight of hand, I make a dexterity or a sleight of hand check, and I can pick a pocket.
Okay, sleight of hand check, please.
$22.
That's enough. I would say that is good enough to. Okay, you have the locket. You have got precisely. I think your flying speed is 30. Yes.
Yes.
Or your movement speed is 30.
I used 25 to get here.
Yeah. Is your flying speed the same as your movement speed?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. So you have got 5 feet you can move, but it would provoke an attack of opportunity. No, it wouldn't, would it? Because she just tried to react. So she's already used the reaction.
Well, I'm getting the fuck out of dodge. Can't grab Loman and take him with me, though.
You've only got 5 feet as well.
Yeah. I'm just going to hop back that 5 foot. I'll stay on... Yes, literally stay on the floor, just like grab and go.
Okay. It is then Afton's turn. And just runs back, goes for a swing. Oh, baby, that's a natural 20.
Fuck yeah, Afton, carry the session.
So that is 18 damage. Plus his strength is 22. Plus another 4, 26. You just see him coming with his hammer, and it's almost like he tees it up. He kind of like skids to a halt, and then just baseball swings and just cracks the hag in the ribs. You just see her just like howl in agony as she reels from the hit. Ravi's up next. He is going to Misty Step himself across to the side of the cavern, just so he's out the fucking way of all this melee that's going on. So, I don't want to be there. Get away from me. Before then, using another Ray of Frost. Which misses.
Okay,
Oh dear.
we're in the thick of it.
He is missing everything. But he's still got a charge. I need to remember that because he could use that at some point. And after Ravi, it is the other bat. As the second of the bats comes in, sword and shield in hand, and just bows before the hag before turning to you. Mine today. And he is going to come up to you and try and attack you.
A little kiss? A little... Please, something nice.
Does a 26 hit?
No, yeah, of course it fucking hits, you bastard.
And you just see the blade take on this ghostly hue as he goes for the swipe, as he's casting a smite with it as well.
Where's the father when you need him to bless my soul as I go to the afterlife?
So that is 10 slashing and 6 necrotic. Which I think puts you on
2 HP.
2? How?
It's 16 altogether, yes?
Yeah.
I was on 18.
You were healed 18 before you went into the fight.
Mm-hmm. And then I was damaged some more. I took my 1d6 of healing, which was a 3.
How low is your health?
It's really fucking low. I'm squishy.
What have you got? A constitution of -1?
I have constitution of 0.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Right. So, we're... Unfortunately, he gets a second attack,
No!
which misses, because it's a 4 on the dice.
I wanted high dexterity. Oh, my camera's gone orange. 1 second. Sorry, you okay? Let me try and fix this. Nope. Come on.
There we go.
There we go. I'm no longer Donald Trump.
Back in the room. Okay. So. That's their go as they look at you and go, I'll feast on your flesh. It is Rayclaw's turn. And seeing this, they just turn to you and just go, heads up, and just pull a berry out of their mouth and just fire it at you. Yep.
Fucking knocks me unconscious.
And heals you for 14 points as they use a survivor shot against you.
Thank you, Greyclaw.
And he just, in Sylvan, he just sticks his slingshot up in the air and just says, "For the Grove and our captured friends!" as he rallies, and you all gain temporary hit points equal to his ranger level plus his wisdom modifier. So that is 3 plus 4, so 7 temporary hit points.
Lovely.
Yeah, that is... I'll tell you what, a ranger that can, like, maximize healing fucking slaps.
It does. I agree.
So that's Greyclaw's turn. It is now Loman's turn. He is gonna try and... Actually, is he? No, he's gonna do something else. Yeah, pull up his subclass now. Yeah, I think he'll do that. He is going to move around to be able to grab you. So he's going to take an attack of opportunity from Nika, which misses, and from the hag, which also misses.
Thank fuck for that.
And then he is going to try and make this work. And he rolls enough for the spell to enact. As he grabs you, just looks at you, and then just has enough energy to snap his fingers as he thundersteps to the other side of the cavern.
Ooh. Ooh.
I think I'm right in saying that is a substantial amount of damage.
Mm-hmm. Is it a Constitution save with it?
I believe so. It is a Constitution saving throw, and it's 3d10. So all three, I think it's all three will make it. 10-foot space. So Nika won't, but the other Bat, Vuko, and the hag will. Okay, so the bat saves, but the hag doesn't. That is a 10, a 9, and a 7 on the dice, so that's 26 damage to her. And 13 to Vuko. Maths.
Yeah.
No, it's less than that.
No, I think it's more than that.
If you want the hag to have more HP.
Oh, no. Absolutely less than that.
Okay, yeah, Loman manage it, and the hag just turns and just goes, "Oh, bollocks to the lot of you!" And she is going to cast Polymorph on herself as she becomes a dire raven and takes off out of the archway. She will have to take Some minutes. Have you got something you can do?
That's what I was seeing. I was honestly just wondering if I could shoot her down at this point.
It would require your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
What else I can do?
yeah, while rogues get some pretty good options for bonus actions, I don't think many classes get reactions.
Mm-mm. Unfortunately not, so I'm just checking.
Yeah. And you did jump backwards from her, so you weren't able to get an attack of opportunity.
Nope. Yeah, no, it's just the attack of opportunity and the sneak attack, essentially. So yeah, no. Fuck all I can do. That's annoying. Aberration. Okay.
So she fucks off.
Oh good, I can't wait for that to haunt me.
Nika turns and sees her go and she goes, "Mistress!" And
Oh,
turns-
you weren't loved by her.
And she points out, and you... Yep, it is an action. She can do this. She points out to you, like, "You will only know pain." Cure Corrupt is going to be put on you as an action. You can apply a curse to a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. They cannot regain hit points or have their hit point maximum increased for the next minute.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I deserve that. I really need to learn to shut up.
It's now your turn. You have got the brother in front of... Oh, no, because you pissed off backwards with Loman, so he's no longer in front of you, but yeah. So they are both now over the side of the door where the hag has just turned into a massive raven and flown out of.
I'm still focusing on my moonbeam. I could just move.
I forgot to get you to make concentration checks on that as well. That's my bad.
I was
so
making
bad.
them.
Okay, good. It's like, I forgot completely.
I've been making them. I would have let you know if I'd failed.
Thank you.
DM's promise.
That's like, that is a sign of someone who was usually a DM who is now playing. It's sort of like, yeah, I'll just keep making the checks.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to move that moonbeam then.
Okay, are you moving it to...
To the bats and the entrance and...
So, how big is Moonbeam? I think it's 10 foot, isn't it?
Let me just double check. No, that's the wrong looking. Moonbeam.com. Shut up. It's a 5 foot area, 120 foot up.
Oh, it's 5 foot area. So you'll be able to catch one of the bats. So
Sorry, it's 120 foot away from me that I can move it. It's
Okay.
5 foot in area and then 40 foot high.
okay.
And I can move it up to 60 foot, so I can definitely move it, but I can only catch one bat.
No,
It's
okay.
fine.
Which bat?
curse on me?
That was Nika, who is, if you're looking at the doorway, is on the right-hand side of it.
Alright, fuck you, Nika. A constitution of 12, please.
Constitution of 12. That's a natural 20, unfortunately.
Okay, so it's half damage. Take 6.
6. Damage is damage. I always say it, damage is damage. Okay, after you is Afton, who is gonna go after the other bat. That's a swing and a miss.
Uh-oh.
But it's now Ravi's turn. Ravi is going to... I just need to double check, because he's got another second level spell he can cast. Just need to find it. Give me but a moment.
No worries.
Da, da, da. I understand now why Brennan just constantly goes da da da. Okay, he is just gonna like pull out a little knife from his belt and just launch it at Nika. She is going to have to make a dex saving throw, which she fails. So she is going to take 4d4 of damage as Cloud of Daggers appears around her, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of slashing damage. You notice now, floating kind of like around Ravi has been just like little motes of electricity and lightning. And now he just kind of flicks a finger out, and as he does so, the lightning just shoots down almost like a bullet. And he is going to use a bonus action with his race, which is Spell Sparks. When you cast a level spell, you gain a lightning charge for 1 minute, which he has 2 of them. As a bonus action, you can consume all the charges and cause a creature you dealt damage to this turn to make a dexterity saving throw, or they take 1d6 lightning damage for each lightning charge consumed. So, dex save for her is another fail, and that's another 8 points of lightning damage. She is looking bloodied. And it's Vuko's turn, who's just going to turn to Afton and bring his sword to bear. That's a hit. And a miss. He's going to smite again. For 6 slashing damage and 8 necrotic. You watch as this just kind of like bites into the side of Afton. Almost like it gets through the fur and any kind of protective layer of fat and bites deep into actual flesh. In reaction to that, you see him just kind of tense his grip on his hammer and just snarl loud in this bat's face as he activates his racial ability, Fur and Fury, so he now gets an extra +2 to his armor class, and to any unarmed attack rolls and unarmed attack damage he does. You see, like, tense, he just throws the hammer to the floor and then just looks at Vuko like he wants to maul him. And Greyclaw's turn. Just he, like, brings out another shot and just looses it at Fuko, which is not going to hit, unfortunately. Loman's turn, and you look you look at him as he's in front of you. You just see that kind of malaise and lethargy that was on him just kind of lift as the hag has fled. Oh, that's much better. And you see him just turn and looks between them, and she goes, "You," pointing at Vuko, and just extends a hand. Dex save. Fail. This dice I am going to have to put in the bin when I'm done. Rolling like shit. As you just feel the crackle of energy in the air and a lightning bolt fires out directly across the henge towards Vuko. And it's not auspicious. No, maybe it is. 8, 13, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25. It burns through the membrane of this bat's wings, but it's still up. Nika's turn. Background's to the top of the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to attempt something.
Oh, good.
As she is going to... what's the... Sorry, I am dotting between about 20 different Word documents of things that everyone can do.
Absolutely fine. I completely understand.
She's going to move up to try and attack now. And goes to just rake a claw down him, and she has to make a melee spell attack. And she misses. Why are my dice so shit today? But that's all she can do. Fennin, you're up.
Great. Let me just double check your concentration. Okay, Moonbeam is still up if I wanted to use it. Let's have a looky. I am going to use the bonus action first for steady aim. And then I am going to use the short bow to attack the bat that's still in the moonbeam, because the moonbeam hasn't moved, and the bat hasn't moved from the moonbeam.
Okay, yeah.
So, you need a con save from Moonbeam, which will automatically damage.
Oh, it auto damages, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Please describe your takedown of... I believe it was the one that hit you with the sword that you had the moonbeam focused on, wasn't it?
Yes.
Describe your takedown.
Fabulous. Well, let me just double check what Moonbeam looks like so I can describe this creature being absolutely obliterated, because fuck you. So the silvery beam of pale light seems to glow brighter for a moment as it recharges its attack and fires. And it almost seems to fry the poor creature from the inside out as its blood reaches boiling point.
Okay. As you do that, you just notice as the other bat that's still up just looks across and goes, "Brother!"
I shouldn't be laughing. But your mic cut out. It was
Wow,
not
did it?
with that loud.
Okay. It just looks across. That's fine. I need to get a new mic anyway, but it'll do for now. But yeah, that one is down. And it is then Afton's turn. It's a hit. For 11 points of damage, and then it's Ravi up next, and he's got... Actually, I think Afton, on his turn, actually, I'm going to retcon that, is going to move away. He will miss the attack of opportunity from Nika, and then Ravi just goes, "Oh, now you'll decide to move." And just kind of just like twist his hand around, and the air just condenses and cools until it forms a knife of ice, which he then launches at the last bat. And the dexterity fails. Yep. And you just watch as like she is mourning the loss of her brother, and this knife of ice that just gets cast just punctures through her neck, and then the shards of it explode outward and just decapitate her.
Insert Battle 1 music here.
Let's go! So.
Well, that didn't feel very good at all.
No, but she's gone. That's the main thing.
For now.
You let Ravi come up to him and kind of like kick him in the shin and say, "Maybe she's gone. She's still out there. She left."
I agree with Ravi on this one.
Thank you. And he scampers off out of the briar. You still have this poppet in your hand.
Well, how the fuck do I destroy this? Safely. Moonbeam is gone. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be stupid. Okay.
I love when a player says that.
Ben is gonna go to the face circle. He's gonna use that doorway. Because I'm assuming it didn't die in the moonbeam.
Nope.
He's gonna pass across to the Feywild because he's not destroying this plane of existence.
You step into this circle and remain exactly where you are. The door is closed.
Okay. He'll swing back around to Loman. Do you know what this does?
He'll gently take it, examine it. Not a clue.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. Okay. Okay, well, so it was siphoning from what I could sort of tell, and I've made notes, so to correct me if I'm wrong. It was siphoning the life essence of our poor friends here into this, which was, I don't know, doing something. So I'm assuming if we can get rid of this, then it stops siphoning from the cages and our friends will be okay. I don't know if it was keeping her alive, if we destroy it, whether it weakens her. Didn't seem to make her any weaker when we were fighting. It's just a hunch. It was all I could do.
Yeah. And you just sort of see a paw come up as Afton put her. Give it to me.
Manners.
Please. He just takes it, gently puts it down on the table, and the hammer just comes up. And it shatters apart. And the moment it does, it's almost like a breath is taken in, just as you feel this like necrotic energy in the air just start to fade and dissipate out, like wind pushing out fog.
Okay, well, that was the best case scenario. The worst case scenario was you could have destroyed that and spread necrotic damage everywhere and killed us all.
Worth a risk.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
And you can hear all the creatures starting to rouse and realize they can move in the cages.
So, Loman, I think the problem has been temporarily dealt with.
Before Loman can answer, Ravi comes screaming back in and just grabs your, like, you're 5'7", he's 3 foot. It's probably about your waist. It's like, she's going north. No, sorry, not north. What's the other way? South? No. East? No. West. She's going west. She's going towards the Thorn River.
She's gone to the west. The Wicked Witch has gone to the west. Got it. Okay.
So we're gonna follow her, right?
I don't know if you should.
We.
Fuck it. Yeah. Let's go.
And Loman just like looks at the both of you and goes, good luck. I'll stay here and I'll make sure that all this gets dismantled properly and the grove is returned to how it was.
Best of luck.
And to you.
And Ben turns and sprints.
And Ravi follows you as you are following the trail of the injured but not quite dispatched hag that tried to destroy this grove, taking the shape of a dire raven heading west towards the port city of Thorn River. And we will end this there. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Very welcome, and you will see us both when we begin the stream in a few weeks' time. Oh, sorry, let me rephrase that, because this needs to be recorded for when we actually are going to be playing the game. So, Yorkie, cut out what I just said. Thank you for joining us both, and you will see us in a couple days' time when we have the first live streamed session of Heroes and Hijinks Season 2 of Trinkets and Trickery. We'll see you both then. Later, guys.
Bye.
3,